Welcome back to another episode of Booster 2000. And yes, I want this video maybe to be about the Escort today. It's not about the Escort. It's going to be about the Fiesta RS Turbo. But anyway, big shout out to all the old subscribers, all the new subscribers and followers of the journey. And on that note, I'm going to give you a little quick recap of this, what we're doing, how we've got here. I've had this car 7 years. No front floor, no inner sill, no outer sill, no arches on it, no front wing, no front chassis mounts and stuff like that. No rear valance, no front valance. This car was an absolute rotter. RS Owners Club car it was, okay? It was an RS Owners Club car. It was owned by a welder, yet it had never any welding on it, okay? This car, I know what it's worth, and I won't sell it. I know what it's worth. Do you get what I'm coming at here? It drove in here, everyone. It drove in here on its own, under its own steam, do you know what I mean? Dear hell, it was a project. I bought it with no engine. I bought it blind on eBay. I travelled 5 hours to go and get it. But you know what? One of the best decisions I've ever made. Anyhow, by now you would have seen the thumbnail. And, yeah, look at that. Absolute scrap. So where we thought, oh, we've got a bit of rot there, we can cut this out, follow this line. After we're investigating, look at that filler. So yeah, shout out again to the previous owner, because this has no spot welds, and this is sealer. So look, we're going to clean all this up, and we're going to get this lovely new valance on the back, and it's going to look Dyno, just like that. Absolutely fantastic. Or just like that song, absolutely flawless. Just perfection. Yeah, you know the song anyway. Okay, look. So yeah, that's going to look good, and maybe hopefully get that done today. So get it all cleaned up. Dylan, remember Dylan from video the other week? Dylan is up here today doing his learning, his little mini apprenticeship with me, and we're going to get some paint laid onto some hardware of a car. Hopefully he's going to finish off in there, take the rest of his heads off, maybe even clean the rest of the inside of his car, and who knows, maybe lay some colour down in the car, one side at a time. Lots on. I've got a full week today, this week. I'm off work. I'm off for real 9 to 5. I'm off for grind, I am, okay? But also, why is that here? This is here because I need some gearbox oil. Because we're about to embrace on a 5-hour trip, okay, up to Quest Motorsport. And my heart is breaking. And you might remember what happened last time on a Dyno, okay? And that's not going to happen this time because it's going to be monitored correctly. We might have other issues, no doubt we will, okay? But yeah, hopefully the guys are going to sort that out, and we're going to drive it up, and we're going to drive that back. Right, lazy, I won't say it because I'll bleep it out, is turned up he has. He had his lay in he has. He said, what tools shall I bring? I said, just bring yourself. So he's on a scotch now, he is under that arch. Down there, we got this warming up nicely, and you'll see why now. So yeah, as I told you, we're going on for a hammer right on here. And that's purely because this sticks to rust, it protects it, it treats it at the same time, and it dries absolutely lovely. And you will see later on in the video what I'm talking about, and thank me. whilst that drop coat's on, we just took him out in the Escort and I got down with all this. How old are you, Dale? 22? 21 years. What's it like to be 21 again, guys? 42, double his age. He's getting your Snapchat out, putting on his stories, like, oh, I love this. What do you think of the Escort?
Pretty cool, like.
Pretty cool. So yeah, he's slow, behave himself, but he's holding on like this, he was. Anyway, we're going to get him up to Quest Motorsport, and fingers crossed, he's going to be my little good luck charm, and he's going to make it there and back. Okay, so let's leave this at the moment, let it cool off, give that 10, 20 minutes, half hour, whatever, and then we'll get another coat on. But yeah, and this is why we use Hammerite, because it dries nice and smooth and thick, faultless. And if I didn't tell you I use Hammerite, you probably wouldn't even know. Okay, so whilst that is drying over there and looking very, very fresh, I'm going to start cleaning this section up whilst Dylan's doing the front. So, flappy wheel in a minute. I will use a knot wheel on here in a bit. We're going to clean all this section up all around here, because hopefully we are going to get this finished today. But yeah, we'll get it nice and straight, get it back on where it needs to be. And again, if I didn't show you this, guess what? You wouldn't know. But I'm an honest guy. So if ever does come to sell in this car, you're going to be like, that's solid. And 2 gloves, if you've seen the last video. So look at the depth on that again. That's filler where they've repaired it. So yeah, that was acceptable maybe in the mid 90s for repair, but this will get welded now. So yeah, bit of a pain in the backside, but we got to get all this off and finish cleaning this up. It is taking its time. I'll put this outside and give it another coat of paint, because in there, dust is going to stick to it, innit? Stupid me. Gosh, that looks so good. It looks like a kebab or a bit of meat hanging, doesn't it? Anyhow, that's done. Let's go and check in on old Dill, see how he's doing, shall we? I said that we'll go fund me, or just give in for this electric for him to have a heater on, because he's moaning it's cold.
It's fucking freezing.
There we are. He's cleaning that up now. He's degreasing that ready, so back can have some paint too. Also, I've just set this up as well. So now, my gas bottle can come around the garage with me. Winning. That's my new welding trolley. I put my bits on there. Also, 2nd of February, clean off Monster Energy drinks since December now. And we're still on a Coke. So yeah, we're on a knot wheel now, cleaning this up. And look at that. What on earth, like, why is there probably, like, well, best part of 2/3 of a centimetre of body filler? Absolutely no need. I must be mad treating Dylan doing that. Let's hope we don't end up down A&E. work. We'll drill all this off there. Nice when this is done now, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, right. My welder's not on any. Okay, so we've got the valance on. We've got it balanced. I've got my plug welding pliers in a minute. I've put 2 holes in it just to hold this on. I'm going to spot it on, put spots where I need to be, and then I'm going to start working the panel in. So behind has all been, what's it called? Weld-proof primer, it's all been protected, all that kind of stuff, and all the rust has been taken off. So everyone close their eyes. Drop that down, and let's fill this hole up nicely. So that's really nice, you can hear it sizzling. So we know that we have got that one good. Let me untake this, unpick this. Let's get it down here. Let's do a second one quickly out of the way, just so we can start working this valance. I'm sure Dylan will come down and show you that now quickly down. You can see the heat on that, it's cooled down now. But yeah, that's done lovely, so we can take this off and we know the valance is in place. Happy days. The other job will be now to start drilling all the way through there, and I need to start putting some spots around here to hold this in, and then we'll start working it from the back. And you make sure and where I want to be with this. So there's got to be a little spot by here quickly. So be careful, but you're getting valance up my arm and welding. Just take it easy. Slow down a sec. Let me put a spot on there, right? Otherwise, I am fighting you. Doing.
Good?
Yeah, go on. It's fine. Okay, so where are we so far? So, we've got welds on there, need to clean that up a bit and re-go over it again. Eagle-eye viewers will say, yes Dan, that's supposed to be underneath. Trust me, trust the process. Gonna spot there, spot there, spot there. Nice sealer there. We spot welded across there. Need to button them off, a few more on. And then we have started to zip this into place here. And yeah, it's starting to take shape. Dylan's gone out to get some more drill bits because he likes to snap them. But yeah, it is coming. One thing I am really questioning, do I carry on blogging this build? Because I'm finding views are going down. It's taking me twice as long to do. I don't know, what's your thoughts? Right, let's let that cool down a bit, grind the heads off, see where we are and where else we need to lay down, and then start welding a boot floor to the inside, doing like all the spots on there kind of stuff. Yeah, won't take too long, I will get this right. Okay, so show you where we are. These are spots which have been ground back. I've started buzzing the tops of these off. Need to buzz that off. Dylan's now going to get more drill bits because he keeps snapping them. That's nice and you got ground back there now. Going to seal all this in, seal this section here. Going to get up underneath the car, do spots to where they're meant to be. Clean up this panel then. You can see these were the spots. Yes, this panel does normally go up and wrap underneath the rudiment, unpicking this, unpicking this, unpicking this. And for me, this is about being solid and, well, it's cost effective, time effective. That is solid. So yeah, we're flying through this now and I'm happy how it is coming out. Lovely. Lovely jubbly boys. Woo. No, that didn't stick. I thought you fucking keyed this up.
Huh?
Oh, fuck, yeah, this is where I get bad now. I can't breathe. Gee, buzz, look at that. Right, so I just sent Dylan down the shop to get a drink. But let me show you where we are at. This is looking good. So yeah, all this is from the inside where it's been spotted all the way through and seams and stuff like that. Need to go over that. The floor's all in nice, rock solid and neat. Obviously we need to get some sealer on the go and stuff now, tidy this up. But yeah, we have a valance on. Hopefully, we'll get a better look at it in the foreseeable short space of time now. I want to grind this kind of stuff back, buzz it all off, make sure it's all nice and neat. And yeah, we're laughing. We had to put a bit of heat through that because the metal behind wasn't the best and this, well, yeah, welded really well. So this is rock solid. We have some nice brushable seams here around here. And hopefully the next time you see this, it will be neat. Okay, so where I am now, Dylan's cleaning up underside. This has all been welded and ground back. I've sanded this hole up and keyed it. This is lovely. It's a lovely jubbly. That's all nice and neat all in here. I need to buzz that one off. If you take a look, the valance is looking really well. It's tidy, it's coming along. So now I'm just going to put some seam sealer on the edges and then seam up, seal underneath and then get some brushable on the outside. So a little bit of tiger seal first of all, like a sealer, and then we'll get a nice line and a brushable seam sealer. We'll get this in a primer as well today. And then we'll seal up all the inside. We have blown through best, we need to fill a hole, but other than that, imagine having a valance on the back of a car today. Happy days. Okay, so obviously we've panel wiped this now and we've gone over it with an 80 grit, and all I'm doing is etch priming, which is going to seal any open edges. And then later on then, I'm going to put a nice seam sealer line down there, and you're not going to know that this has been replaced. But yeah, this is just basically to stop any corrosion in the meantime whilst we're working on a car. It's a U-Ball power can, so it's got really good coverage. But yeah, I'm really happy how this has come out. I've just sealed up underneath, and again, I'm going to wait for that to dry off. And in about an hour's time, likely I will be using some brushable seam sealer, and then I'll show you the underneath of the car when it's done. But yeah, I'm not going to go on too heavy with this now. I'll leave that dry for a half hour, whatever. Like I said, I'm going to seal this section. That's an open edge, so I will paint that. I'm going to seal it, and then yeah, I'll show you underneath, and then hopefully we'll get this front arch into some paint and maybe let Dylan loose on the stone chip gun. Who knows? Put it in the comments if you want to see Dylan on a stone chip gun. Oh, it's good to have an apprentice. It's good. We got loads done today. It's a big shout out to Dylan. So yeah, the car is going on the dyno, isn't it? So yeah, it's good. So what I want you to do, okay, is put in the comments how much BHP it's going to make, okay? And the person who gets the closest will win a set of stickers, and I'll send them out to you, okay? How about that? So put in the comments of what brake horsepower you think the car is going to be. Drop it in the comments, like I said. Also hit like, sub, and little notifications and that. And then we get this car in a dyno, and then whoever gets the closest wins the stickers. Then the normal Gravity 600. Dylan's cleaned all these out. Can't see if I'll have no money, blind myself. The idea is to get in every nook and cranny. This stuff is exactly the same as Raptor. This Raptor is a 2-part mix with hardener. I find this stuff better, to be honest, at a fraction of the price. Stop then. So we got Dylan now on a gun. Then it's so luxury. So we've got the arch done. Ooh, lovely. So look. So yeah, remember, we've welded up here, we've welded up there. All down there is done lovely, masked off. All in here is done lovely. All up here is done lovely. See if we can film it like this. All up here is done lovely. Happy days. So yeah, you done a good job. Obviously I coached him. Well done, Dylan. So yeah, happy with that. We have a back valance on. We have a front wing on. We have a front valance on. We have both side skirts on. I have both side skirts. Outer sills, both inner sills, both floor sections, which now leaves us with this little section to do. We need the rear beam off the car now to be done. We need to completely wire wheel inside of the car and the underside of the car to get it in sealer and stone chip and primer. Same going the inside. We've got a scuttle panel section to do over here. Let me flip you around. Yeah, we got this to do. We got underneath that A-pillar to do. A little section in here to do. Look at these. I am feeling cool loo vents. Keep that for another day though. And then we got to take the rear beam off and do a section at the back here, which is a big section. But yeah, pretty much then we're going to be on the bodywork. So this was painted earlier, and this has come out absolutely lovely, as you can see. So I told you all, didn't I? So that matched up with my new wishbones over there, braided brake lines. We failed today to strip this apart, which we were meant to do because I wanted to put it back on the car, but maybe we'll do that Friday, midweek, whatever, get that done. So we got one corner on the car done, and then yeah, we are laughing. We are literally on a home run. So don't forget, all the engine's been done on it. It just needs a good clean up and stuff. Dash can go back in, all that kind of stuff. And we start looking at bodywork. But yeah, what I really need from all of you now, yeah, is like I said, hit like, sub, enable notifications. Keep watching the journey. Hype a video. There's a button that says hype. I don't know what it does, but it helps the trend a bit better. All those kind of things. Share on your socials. Share to people who you think would be interested, because it helps me beat that algorithm. But until next time, thanks. And for those who asked, I've been wearing and covering up all day, and it has been healing really well. So that's just because it's wet. But yeah, my magic finger